Spiders are consistently rated as a top 3 adult fear. And whether it's their multitude of legs, eyeballs, or an uncanny ability to pop up where they are least expected, people just don't get along well with these arachnids. The vast majority of spider species are harmless to humans, and not only do they prey on pesky insects such as mosquitoes, some of these spiders are actually quite beautiful.
Okay guys, do you see that right there? This girl actually just fell out of her web while we hiked underneath her. This is a species that I've wanted to film for a very, very long time. This awesome orb weaver is no other than the pumpkin spider. Now officially these guys are actually called marbled orb weavers. That's their real common name. But pumpkin spider, I think, is way more fitting for a species that is orange and yellow, just like a pumpkin. Now these are actually very similar morphologically to the spotted orb weaver, which is a species we filmed before on the channel. Those are the bigger, browner, hairier cousins of this species. I think these are gorgeous though. If you look in the back, you do have that crazy, this one has kind of a burnt yellow going on. Some of them are even darker orange, and all the legs are kind of alternating orange, black, and white. Now this species is also ecologically really similar to spotted orb weavers, so these will weave these vast webs up to 5 or 6 feet long. The goal of those webs, of course, is to ensnare insects with the sticky silk. That way they don't have to do any of the leg work themselves. They just spin the webs and then sit by and wait for prey to get stuck, at which point they will envenomate it. They have a pretty weak neurotoxic venom, which paralyzes the nervous system of any kind of insect that gets in that web. And they will then inject their digestive enzymes and suck out their little insect slurpee from the inside. So these are actually pretty common throughout the eastern US. For some reason, I don't seem to see them very often back in Salisbury though. And even here in the Raleigh area, there's only one spot where we have ever found them, which is the woodlot we are in at this very moment in time. I'm not sure why they have that patchy distribution, but it is really cool to see these. I've never actually got to film them before, and I've seen pictures of them every fall, so this is a real treat for sure. Now the reason they're more visible during this time of year, this is actually a mature female. These females are the only ones that will get to this size or this coloration. What she is doing right now is fattening up and laying eggs. So at this point, she's already mated probably, and she's either getting ready to deposit an egg sac or has already deposited her egg sac somewhere. Now the babies won't hatch until next spring, but that's why you do see these out in the fall a lot more often. But if you do see them out in your yard or garden, there is no reason to be scared of them. They're totally harmless to humans. Even if you did get bit, the venom is not designed to do anything to something as big as you, and you can just appreciate their incredible beauty from a safe distance. She is gorgeous. Alright everyone, this was a really cool species to bring on camera for you. I'm really glad that we could show off this awesome orb weaver, and it's time to get her back in her natural habitat. I'm going to put her over here in this little tree hole where I think she should have good defense from predators if she goes into it. Or if she wants to stay there, that's fine too.
Alright everyone, that's just about it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed and learned something new about the pumpkin spider. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like on this video, and consider subscribing to my channel for new educational wildlife content, coming on Saturday mornings as often as possible. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Twitter and Instagram pages at The Wild Report for photos and video clips from my adventures. Thanks so much for watching, and have a happy Halloween. This has been Zeno of The Wild Report, signing out.